Good morning and happy Sunday on this December 15th, 2019. And we're going to go ahead and get our announcements out of the way, get them uploaded and get them prepared to be broadcast during the morning worship service. Doing something a little bit different as we prepare to streamline services. We get ready to go live weekly. So on this December 15th, 2019, third Sunday in December, 2 more Sundays to go in December, we're going to go ahead and talk about what we have going on. Not much as far as the announcements go as we kind of winding down here towards the end of the year. But the two things that we want to focus on is right at the beginning of the year, we're going to kick off our food and clothing pantry right here at Calvary Church, Cahokia, 429 Range Lane. So look, I'm asking all the members or anybody on the outside that would like to help us participate. If you have any clothes that are in decent condition, already clean, please feel free to bring them by and donate them as we set up our clothing closet, as well as we're going to be starting our food pantry. And so as people go through their cabinets and you just have an abundance of stuff that you know you're not going to use before it expires, feel free to drop those things off, and we'll gladly take those donations so we can get ready to set that up so we can go out and help people that can't help themselves or who are in a tough situation. It's part of our mission as a church, being more outreach-based ministry. A lot of people don't know the history behind Calvary is that as much as we have church service, that was not what we were originally geared for. This is an outreach ministry that so happens to have a church service. So we spend a lot of time doing outreach because we're a boots on the ground ministry. We're probably not a church that's designed to be 200, 300, or 400 people, but it's designed to be a collective body that want to go out and reach people and help them solve small issues that they have in their life, as well as introduce them to a relationship with Christ. As far as the upcoming dates that we have, on December 21st, one of the churches that we fellowship with, Pastor Marbetta Harris, is having her birthday celebration. Tickets are $20, 6 p.m. That's this Saturday. We're asking anybody from Calvary who wants to participate and support her on this. I plan on being there. Please do that. On December 25th, we don't celebrate Christmas, but we do honor it as a day that we remember the greatest gift that God gave the world, which was his son Jesus to die. So we'll have our 30-minute testimonial service followed by our fellowship meal. We want to provide an opportunity for those of us that have transitioned here from out of town, or somebody who don't really have family to fellowship with on holidays, whether you celebrate Christmas or not. It's always a tough time when you have to do it alone. And so we're going to have our Christmas brunch. We're not going to do traditional Christmas food, but we're going to do more of a brunch style, so that testimonial periods goes from 10:30 to 11, and then at 11 we're just gonna fellowship, have a good time, eat, talk, play some games, watch some movies, and just spend a few hours together just having fun as one church body. On December 29th, we've been asked to participate in New Life Second Chance's men's service. That's at 4 p.m. I'll be in charge of the pulpit. The praise team has been asked to offer selections. And so praise team, let's get prepared to do that and participate on that program. It's always good to fellowship with other churches that are attempting to fellowship with us. So we want to go there and be a support to them. And in the future, we can have them come and be in a support to us. On December 31st is our New Year's Eve service. We always end the year with a bang, and we fellowship with our two main fellowship churches, Barry Simmons and New Visions World Ministries out in Cahokia. We were there last year. This year, we will be at the Faith House in O'Fallon, Illinois with Pastor Willie D. Brown. The fellowship meal goes from 9 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. At 10:30 p.m., we're going to be prepared to kick off an awesome worship service. This is we're going into our 6th year, and it's going to be absolutely awesome. I am sure. I'm excited about it, and I'm ready to go with this fellowship and this partnership we have on New Year's Eve. So let's look forward to that. Praise team, let's have our selections together and ready to go as we prepare to praise our way into 2020. Praise team, we need to meet briefly following service on today just to make sure that everybody's on the same page about the new rehearsal schedule, because we want to come here to give God our absolute best every Sunday. I know it's something that you have to add into your calendar every week. It's something that you have to be committed to. But anytime you're doing something for the Lord, you have to take the time out to do it and want to do it right. So let's get all on one accord with that rehearsal date, okay? As far as our regular service schedule, we know that Sunday we'll have worship at 10:45 a.m. The two things that we need to make sure we have clarity on going forth is that on Wednesday night via Facebook Live, 9 p.m., Pastor Ralph C., our worship pastor, has been teaching a Bible study course. Wednesday, 9 p.m. That gives you time to put the kids to bed, have dinner, all that stuff, and spend about a good hour just to listen and focus in on a good word study. If you want a better relationship with God, you have to know God better. And there's no better way to know God than to come together as one body to study his word. We've made this as convenient as possible. I understand we're a younger church, new generation. Everybody's always on the move. Everybody's always on the go. So look, we're attempting to do something different and make it even convenient for you that you don't even have to come down to the church house. It goes against everything I really stand for, because I believe that if you really want your relationship with God to be right, you have to be willing to make some sacrifices and some commitment. But I know that's something that a lot of us have to grow into, and so we're attempting to make it convenient for you. So log in Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. Feel free to share that. It's an awesome training. He's talking about vision, which is very important for this church going into 2020 as we continue to rally around the vision that the Lord gave us for this church. He has blessed us tremendously with a campus that we own, that is our own, to do his work out of. And so we want to give back to him what he's already invested in us as a very young ministry. All right. Thursday nights, we've been taking some time off for midweek service. Second Thursday in January, let's come and be prepared to go higher in our midweek service. It's a good time to reach those, especially in the community and around the church, that cannot make it out on Sunday because they have to work or they have other things going on. It's an opportunity to offer them a worship service and come and spend some time with the Lord right here in the church house. And so Thursday, midweek service, prior to midweek service starting at 7:30, at 6:30, we'll have some prayer time, and I'll be teaching some mini courses just on general church discipleship, especially for those that are newer in Christ. So from 6:30 to 7:30, I'll teach those mini discipleship courses, and then we'll have a time of prayer. And then at 7:30, we're just going to have a worship service, and then we're going to go home. And so I just look forward to everything that we have going forward and about to happen in the new year. And look, I just need you guys to rally behind this vision, because what God has given us is great. He's blessed us tremendously in 2019. We prayed about it. We talked about it. Now all we have to do is walk in the blessing that the Lord has given us. And it's no turning back from this point. I'm looking forward to an awesome worship service on this morning as we continue in this series. It's complicated, and we're going to talk about what it really means to be taken in your relationship with Christ. Has the Lord really swept you off your feet and taken you off the market altogether? You have to get excited about your relationship with God. Okay? I look forward to seeing you out there here pretty soon in a few hours. I'm all excited. I'm ready to go. I'm pumped up, and I feel like preaching this morning. You all be blessed.